Hi everybody, I'm tbartz here, McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information, including your Maverick information on a Monday. It's been a couple of weeks, but we're gonna have some fun today. I'm gonna show you some of our inventory, including we got in our first 2026 Ford Maverick. They are arriving at dealers. That is very quick because this is December 1st. They started production November 3rd. So that is less than a month, 4 weeks to take delivery of the very first ones. And a lot of the first ones of the year usually are held back for quality checks, but not in this case. They are being delivered. They start showing up at Ford dealers if you're looking for a 26. And you know, we're gonna talk about a couple things because some of you are probably sitting there going, I haven't been scheduled, Tim. Why isn't my order scheduling? We're gonna talk about that in today's video as well. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of these videos. Let's turn this around and show you a few of our inventory that we have in stock. All right, so here's our couple. We have 2 rows of Ford Mavericks. They're all 25s out here on the lot. Our 26s, it's still back there. It's waiting to get pictured and up and everything. We're actually gonna walk back and show you the 26 that we have in stock. 25, we have a bunch of XL hybrids, and we have front wheel drive XL hybrids as low as $26,800 right now. We have those discounted down $3,000 right now. Now also we do have some XLT EcoBoosts in stock. You can see a couple of those right here. I think those are XLT all-wheel drive EcoBoosts, if I remember right, that are sticker for 32 that are probably taken, they get an extra rebate. So we should be about $3 grand off on those as well, and be right around $30,000 if you're looking for one of those. We also have these Lobos down here. We only have 4 Lobos with that ST package, sport package, which basically get the package for free because we're discounting them $5,500 off on those. And we have one last Lobo outside of the ones from the packages here. And that is a $5,500 off on that one there too. And that's a 402A package. Go on over here. We have, what else? More XLs. And we do have some with the optional wheel. I did see one over here. I think all these are XLs. We do have a couple XL EcoBoosts that get an extra grand. So I know they're $1,000 off. Where's that one? There we go. We got a green one right here with the optional wheel. Excuse me. It's the MSW wheel, Type 42. And we do add that to ours and put some window tint on it and appearance protection on the outside. Real nice. Those sell really fast when we get those optional wheels. We had 3 of them done, and we might have one other somewhere else, but they're right there. But let's head on over. Let's take a little walk over here, and I might actually clip out some of this just for time's sake. But we're gonna walk on over here and check out our 26. Now, some of the things you're gonna see at some dealers is you're gonna see some 25s and 26 showing. In fact, the same truckload that we received 2 2026 Mavericks in stock, we also received our last 2025 model year stock Maverick as well. It's an XL that showed up too. So you're gonna see that happen sometimes at dealers where you're getting, you know, 26s before maybe even their last 25. But I think this was our last 25. So it's actually pretty good timing to get the very last 25 and the very first 26 at the same time. So these are probably built within a week of each other, to be honest, because the 25 started production, you know, 1 week, started 26 production the next week. So anyway, but by the way, how's the weather where you're at? Woo, it's cold here. We have snow this morning. It's gonna warm up tomorrow, but got that snowstorm that came through. Hope you guys are safe and sound where you're at. And if you're snowed in, enjoy the little time off, right? Anyway, all right, here we go. We have this ruby red Lariat. It is an EcoBoost, one of our first one that arrived. And you know, all Lariats are gonna be all-wheel drive. And this is an EcoBoost as well. And the EcoBoost does get a little bit of discount, like $2,200 discount for being an EcoBoost. But you'll see, we did talk about this. Ford Authority put out that article saying that they were $4 grand less. No, they're not. That's 40 grand right there. So they're not less than last year. They're about $1,000 cheaper than they were last year. for the EcoBoost models at least, not the hybrids. But there you go. And right beside it is that Velocity Blue XL 2025 model year is right beside it right there. So a couple things that I want to point out though, if you're sitting here wondering what's, you know, hey, I've gotten a couple orders in, or I've got an order in and it's not getting scheduled, couple things to note. This in here has the power sliding rear window. And you might say, well, Tim, that's standard equipment. Not in 25 or 26 model year. That power sliding rear window, even on the Lariat trim, is a standalone option now. So if you're wanting that, you have to add it to your order as a standalone option. This particular vehicle, you probably can't see the window sticker here. We added on this particular vehicle, it's ruby red, the power moonroof was added, and 4K tow package, and you'll see power sliding rear window is $350. So that is a standalone option, and the reason they made it a standalone option is so that they could provide it and make it available to the XLT trim. Little fact though, if you do order the power sliding rear window on the Lariat trim, just like this one, production is ready at job 1. Not a problem. They can produce the vehicles with the power sliding rear window. XLT though is a different story. So if you have an order out there for an XLT and you ordered that power sliding rear window, you will not get yours produced yet. You won't even get it scheduled yet. They haven't even scheduled the XLTs with the power sliding rear window. That is a job 2 option, so you will not be able to see it come into, won't get scheduled until then. So if you might be in a situation like that, where you have an XLT, power sliding rear window, it's not scheduling, it's not going to until job 2 opens up. I'll keep you guys updated on that on our Maverick Monday videos. Something else to note is if you order there's a new top. There's two different ones. Can't remember who's making them, but if there is a dealer installed optional bed cover, there's 2 different options. There's a roll-up version, a soft roll-up, and a hard roll-up. They are not scheduling those right now. So that company evidently is not ready for production yet to be able to ship those to the dealers for install. So for that reason, if you have a Maverick on order with that dealer installed optional tonneau cover from, I can't remember what company it is. I'll flash it on the screen. It's in the order guide. Those will not schedule right now either. And then lastly, the other thing that will not schedule right now is that new light blue color. That light blue color is not going to be available. Lighter than that, right? I'll flash the picture up on the screen. That light blue is going to be, it's a new available color for you, but it's not available at job 1. It will not schedule either. You can order the light blue on your vehicle, not available on Lobo or Trimmer, but you can order it on your other vehicles, but it will not schedule until job 2 as well. We'll keep you updated on that and when that's going to be available. So there you have it. Wanted to kind of clue you in on some of those different things, just so you're aware. If you're out there, you maybe have an order in, you're like, Tim, how are you getting 26s? I still haven't got my 26 order scheduled. If you have some of those things, I wouldn't say they're constraints, I would say they're a late availability item. So if you have an XLT, again, power sliding rear window, as well as the light blue color, and those 2 things are job 2 options. They will not schedule yet. We'll keep you updated on when job 2 order guide opens up and when it's available. Probably going to be closer to January 1st. And then on those dealer installed options, we'll keep you updated. That is actually a constraint. That is something where suppliers probably not ready for production yet, but as soon as they are, then they'll start scheduling for that. We'll keep you updated on when that's going to be available for you to be able to order. So other than that, that's what we have for this week. If you're looking for a good deal on a 25, now that 26s are arriving, this month, this December is always a sell down month. Dealers want to get every last deal on the books in December and be looking for that. Maverick does not have 0% available, but there is extra rebates on the EcoBoost engine. So if you're looking for an EcoBoost, that rebate's still out there. I think it's $1,000. Also, there's a rebate on the Lobo as well, so you can get $2,000 on those still. Hybrid, still no rebate on those. But if you're looking for a good deal, check out our inventory at McArthur.com. We do have a lot of vehicles available, and we are one of the top, I think we're still top 10 in the country. We'll see how we end up at the end of December, but we're still a top 10 dealer in the United States, and we're selling about, I don't know, 15 to 17 Mavericks a month. Plenty of inventory, as you can see, so there you go. All right, we'll keep you updated. We'll see. I don't know if we'll have a Maverick Monday video for next week. It just depends if we have anything else to show you. But there you go. That's what we have for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of our videos. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and have a great Maverick Monday.